All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. For this video, as the title probably says, I want to do something different of where I kind of give you a full post-week analysis on where I think price is going to go on certain pairs. And in this case, we're just going to start with gold and NASDAQ. But yeah, kind of just giving you my full, in-depth analysis from an order flow level, from a technical level, from a fundamental level, and just kind of give you my whole basis on that, on what we've been seeing. All right, so without further ado, let's kind of get started. Right, this is what I think price is going to do into next week. We'll kind of do a little recap as well from today of what happened, why price did what it did, and yeah, like the setups that we took. I mean, we already kind of covered that from the last video, but let's get into it. All right, guys, so number one, we already covered this setup, right? I told you guys that I was in this trade. We were targeting, again, this is all in real time, guys. You can verify this with the video, but basically we were targeting this low, hoping that it would go to that low intraday, but it did not do that. It ended up closing around here, which was about like a 1 to 3, but we ended up trailing to 1 to 1 right here, and we got stopped at 1 to 1. All in conjunction with the system and with the model. And yeah, that was that. But we did end up hitting full TP. And this is what I say, guys. Like, you have to understand that this is why day trading is like so fucking dumb sometimes, because you can't expect your full TP to happen every single day and like the move just to like rocket in your direction, right? Levels might get hit in 2 days or more, 3 days or more. And because on prop firms, you can't swing that, you have to close by the end of the day. You can't actually get those full TPs getting hit, so you're forced to close. But notice that we would have been in this trade, and then we would have hit full TP for like 6R, all the way down here, and we couldn't take that trade, but let's continue. When we opened up today, let's look at this side now. We opened up today. We opened up here. We retested the daily open, but I didn't really see any trades because we're still kind of in this range now. We would want to see some break above here to go long, which we did end up having later on. But I just don't like how this break was. I'm going to tell you why. If we also look at the 4-hour candle CDV, you can see that we don't really have bottom wicks on these candles. So if you see, this is the open of this candle right here, as well as this is the open of this candle right here. We don't really have bottom wicks on these candles. So you guys know that candles usually do have bottom wick and top wicks, but in certain cases they won't. But in this case, or excuse me, in certain cases, most of the time they don't, right? But in this case, you can see right here that we have 2 candles that don't have bottom wicks. So I want to see price kind of reclaim this area down here somewhere, and then kind of show some confirmation after closing somewhere here, or like doing a double or triple break like this, that we're going to end up going higher like that. Okay, and essentially I do want to be bullish up until this level over here, and yeah, that's basically why I want to see. Now we just gotta wait until Friday or until Monday opens up. We might not even do that. We might just close bullishly here like this, and then in that case, if we do that, we can just play a retrace to go higher like this. Very simple. But if we look at order flow real quickly right here, you can see like we're tapping VWAP. Like there's a lot of great scalps off VWAP, like all over these here, like scalp here, scalp here. You can take in so many fucking scalps, bro. Yeah, that's why order flow can be so beneficial. But taking a closer look on this composite profile, this is also a low volume node, which is why we took that trade. But if we look where the next low volume node is, you can see that we have it over here basically. So that's exactly why we're taking that trade, because we have a low volume node essentially at this point right here. Now, if we also zoom out a little bit more, we can see that in relation to our actual composite profile, you can see that this is basically an auction market theory play, right? We ended up closing, into this VAL. Now we're coming back from from our VAL back to fair value, which is going to be our POC, and that's how auction market theory works. So we hit our area of imbalance, and now we're going to obviously go back and trade towards our POC, or end up having some reactions off our LVNs to continue and go down, right? So this initial long trade that we want to play is pretty high probable. We would want to see us, like I said, close around here and then have some internal breaks to the upside. If we close above here, we can just go long like that. It really just depends. And yeah, that's kind of really all it is. I mean, from an order flow perspective, there's really nothing. No point looking at the order flow. I'm thinking also I want to ask you guys, so I do have some special order flow levels that I could give for free. Now the issue is that I don't know if I should, if how, like what would be the best way to do it. So if you guys are actually watching my videos and you're actually up until this point, you've taken the time to actually see what I've been saying, drop a comment saying levels, and I will see how many people want the levels, and I'm gonna give these levels at the start of the week, make a video on them on YouTube, as well as drop them in my Discord. But these are gonna be like retest areas of basically top and bottom ticking areas that we can think that where we can see price might really have a crazy reaction from and go higher or lower, right? So just comment levels, and yeah, that'll be the trade. But overall, pretty lame day. Again, if you chose to get in, some people, you can see right here, there's this nice doji candle. Some people just bought on the closure of this doji and caught that trade. So I had one non-mentorship student, but he basically took this trade like this, I'm pretty sure. What was this? It was like this, I think, to these New York highs right here, like a 1 to 2, just off that closure. I would say that's more of like a C setup, C plus maybe. But I didn't take that one, but he did, because again, it was risky, but it ended up playing out, right? Because it was a VWAP, retest of VWAP, closure off that 4-hour candle, and then we just took out New York high from here, right? But yeah, I digress. That's that. Now let's take a look at NQ and see what's going on. Where are we right now? We're at 24. Let's see here. 23 345. Okay, so this is the previous contract, because I don't trade NQ. So let's go back here to futures, go here, type in NQ, and we should have this should be the same one, right? Is this kind of tweaking? Let's see here. 24 484. No, we're on, let's see here. What was the contract rollover? Let's see what the contract rollover was. Go down here, we scroll. This is NQM. Okay, so this is JUN. So we had to change this to JUN. So once I change this over here to JUN, boom. Boom, we got our NASDAQistan levels. All right, so this is a split up profile. But you can see, essentially going into the week, right? We kind of look at our profile like this. Yeah, there were some decent trades, I'd say. I mean, I'd say if we look at our previous profile, we mark out our LVNs in real time. Let's kind of do a quick little analysis real quick. Let's see if there were any trades. Yeah, I'd say these are some good levels. Yeah, look at that. You could have got some crazy LVN scalps. Look at that. Reaction off here, and a reaction off here. Wow, what are the odds, man? You could have gone 4 for 4 trading NASDAQ this week. Holy shit. But yeah, and the reason why this would have played out, because again, you're just looking at the LVNs from last week and then just laying it over. We're not going to look at a composite on NASDAQ, but I do think we are going to be bearish for the next couple periods in NASDAQ. So there's really no harm in essentially just playing retests into key areas of LVNs and then writing the short down. So I'd say, honestly, you could take this one right here, maybe this one right here as well. Let's see where those line up. Yeah, perfect. You could say, I would honestly say this one is a better level. You can see we do have an imbalance up there, right? Right here specifically. So I would say, yeah, that would be a good level. Just wait for a retrace up to here, and just take a short off that, right? But yeah, I do think we are going to be going a bit lower on NASDAQ. You can see right here, yeah, I don't have the full thing, but we are kind of switching bearish on. Holy shit! Look at this consolidation on the higher time frame, just to go even deeper on the higher time frame, like over here, like on the daily, and then fucking you rip up again. So I do think like somewhere around here, right, we'll definitely see some bearishness up until this area right here, form a bottom, and then end up keep going higher like that. So again, indexes go higher, and yeah, but shorts are definitely the move now, especially with this break below like this. I think Friday really confirmed the short bias on NQ, so I would not be looking for longs. And obviously, if we do want to look for longs, we would need to see some significant closure. I would say above this high right here, which who knows, could it happen? Maybe. But yeah, that's kind of what I see on NASDAQ. But yeah, I mean, you could have got some good ass trades, man. Holy fuck, with these scalps, like, damn, these really did play out, bro. For decent RRs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me know if you guys do want the levels for next week. I do think this is going to be a pretty good week going into the first week of April. And yeah, I always love to give you guys analysis like this. But hope your guys' trading week went well, and I will go drop this for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like this, if you want to see more in-depthness, a little bit more analysis, and I will provide that if you guys do want it. All right, take care.